Okay, so that was a pretty good first segment. And what I was saying with these pentatonics, it's not just the 1, the 4, and the 5. If you're doing any of the modes, such as the 2 or the 3, you follow the rule where if you're going to play a pentatonic, let's say, here's your root. You're going from C to D minor. If you want to play a pentatonic on that D minor, I've had entire classes on this. You can just play the pentatonic of its major chord, its major relative major, which would be F. Okay, and how do you find that relative major? You go up 1 pentatonic scale member. So C, D, E, G, A. On D, the shape we're going to play is up 1 pentatonic scale member, which is C. Okay, that kind of thing. Now, if you're in the D minor, you know the 4th is going to be F, right? So the D shape, that F is going to be E-shaped F. So you're going up 1 pentatonic scale member from that D shape or D minor shape to that E shape. Okay, and that's going to be an E major shaped F. Did you get all that? So it works for minors too. But by the same token, to play a good pentatonic minor, you could just start on that minor pentatonic and then play the major pentatonic. You start on the minor triad rather, so D minor. Let's start down on this D that I got down here. Okay, so this is the D minor. All right, now the relative pentatonic is going to be, now that's an E shape, by the way. By the way, that's an E shape. So if we were going to play an E minor shape D minor, what shape would the relative major of F have? 1 pentatonic scale member up, it'll have G shape. So we can just go ahead, if we want to play the pentatonic minor, we just play a D-shaped pentatonic, and we can start from that minor and continue up. So it goes. See how I'm continuing up that G pentatonic? Okay. So that's a good pentatonic rule. How to play pentatonically with the minors. You just start on the minor note, and that's also good modal playing, because you can follow the diatonic of the major scale from that note too. But what is the major scale? Sometimes that's hard to find. Sometimes it's hard to figure out. You got a D minor here. Well, now we put it in C because I want to G7. So from here, you do that a few times, you'll forget what we need to do. From here, we're going to do that C. Now, what shape is C? If we have an E minor shaped D minor, what shape is C going to be? It's going to be encaged, right? It's going to go the other way now. Okay, so we got to go down, so it's going up encaged. So E minor is going to go to what? E minor is going to go to G again. Now that's interesting. So we have E minor. Here's your E shape. Where's E shape going caged? Up to D. Did I say D before, or am I hearing things? This is often the case when we're dealing with the next cage over and then the relative minor. We're going up and down to back to the same one, but a different chord. So that D-shaped pentatonic now I have to check the chart because I don't want to mess up. So over here in the D zone here, the D-shaped diatonic rather, is going to be S. Oh yeah, S3D. I look at it, it's like, yeah, I heard that joke. Okay, so that's it. So from here, we just continue that riff. So where's our tonic? We're going to start from the low one, okay? Alright, I kind of lost my place there. I kind of lost sight of the string. But you can see it works, so it's important, and modal focus is all about starting on that note. In this case, we had a nice, easy note to start down here for that D minor. We went up, we could either just follow the relative major pentatonic of an E minor shape is going to be one pentatonic shape up is going to be going to G. Or if we're just going to follow the diatonic of the major, which is the D shape, so then we have to follow our diatonic D. I'm just repeating what I did. You see how it kind of all fits together like that? That's one thing I wanted to get across to my friend. That in no way, here's how to do it wrong. Now, this is wrong. This should be wrong. If we went ahead and played the, what would it be? Of this F, if we went ahead and played the F as if it was the root major, okay, it would be the G major shape. We'd use the S5G. This is wrong, and listen to it why. Let's try that again. You know, so what I just played was this. It was like this. It was like. You see, that makes the D minor the 6th. So that would be okay, but it would change the key of the song. And then it would be wrong at that point. It would be wrong to go to that G7. So if you were doing this, okay, and you played this actually as an F root, it would sound like we have to find that E. Now we got to do the E diatonic. I don't want to mess this up. I'm getting rusty at my short diatonics right here. I should do more practicing, but it would go like this. Remember, this is wrong. That was very wrong, right? We're going to do that E shape. Let's see if we can just get a decent sounding F here. Oh, I did the S1E wrong, so I did the whole thing up a half step. So try one more time. You see how that's wrong? That B flat is wrong. The way to play it is to, off that F, is to play along with the root chord at that point. All right, so if F is the 4th, and we look at our choices here. If the E shape F is the 4th, the C is going to be the C shaped, so it'll be played like from here. So it'll be. Alright, we're just going to do a little bit more of a segment and maybe just add it to the other one, as long as it's less than a segment and a half. So we're going to play the C shape at that point. Now this is what it should sound like. We're not going to have a B flat in it. So it's hard to find, you know, if I should do it in the next shape up. So when we go to here, now we're looking for the cage that has the E-shaped fifth. So that would obviously be the A cage there. So we're going to play an A diatonic, root diatonic, right? That's rut, because that's how some people say it. So, you know, but it's kind of like, you know, making it less important. It's root diatonic. Okay, so here's the second. Here's the first. So it would be. Sorry, I messed it up. I just remember what it is. Try it again. Keep going. Now I know what pattern I'm going to play. So that's the way it should sound, although I didn't fit it in musically. Those are the notes that you would play. You want to, if you're going to play diatonic, you have to play the root diatonic. If you're going to play any of the modes, especially the fourth and the fifth, or the second and the third or the sixth, okay, you have to play the pentatonics of their relative majors, or start from those pentatonics and play the root diatonic. So that's it. I mean, and you know, you can have a lot of fun with that stuff. That's the only thing I wanted to say today. And so it's like I say, it's been a good lesson. I know it was kind of a lot of redundancy there, but it's necessary, you know, to get the point across. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.